All right, boys, we are gonna look at these cards now. I've never done this before, so I don't know. The lighting looks okay. I'm sure it's probably not gonna be great. I can already see some shadows. It's the best I got, so you'll just have to deal with it. So for context on just some of this real quick, so there's 50 cards in here. It was submitted to CSG, which is Certified Sports Guarantee. So they're newer in the card grading world, but they are a subsidiary of CGC, which is the leading comic book grader. So my rationale with submitting them to this group is, well, one, their price point was low. So one of the lowest in the industries in terms of getting it graded, which is good. And two, because they've got such a large parent company, a lot of backing, support, they're probably going to get more well-known within the grading company. So I think the values of cards graded by them are only going to go up in the future. So, and I like the way their slabs look. So the plastic sheets that they're in are called slabs. I like the design of them, and from what I've read, most people like them more and sort of like the feel of them and the look of them more than any other groups. All right, now onto the cards. I put 50 cards in. They're not my top cards, but they're sort of the tier below that. Some of them are Matt's cards. When I originally looked at them, I thought, well, maybe I'll get a bunch of 8s and 9s out of this, and maybe some lower ones for cards that I knew weren't as good. As I saw more videos on people getting their cards back, I realized, well, that's probably definitely not going to happen. I was probably going to get some lower grades. So I'm expecting a lot of 5, 6, 7, 8. Be very surprised with 9. Won't be any 10s for sure. And then anything below 5 will also be a surprise, except for the aforementioned Tony Gwynn OPG card. So they grade on 4 different things primarily: the corners, the overall edges, the surface, and then I don't know if it's the most important thing, but the thing that is the least controllable is the centering. So if a card, cards are printed in a big cardboard sheet and then cut, and so depending on how good the machinery was that does that, you look at certain sets of cards. I'm sure if you went back and look at your cards, they're way off-centered. And obviously you just can't do anything about that. Whatever you get, you get. So, but they will grade the card down. It could be a perfect card, completely perfect, and if it's off-centered, you can't get a 10 out of it. So with that, let's take a look at the cards. So admittedly, I've seen the grades on a computer. After I thought these were lost, I just went and looked at them. I don't really remember what each card got, and I haven't actually looked at any of these physically in my hand yet. So there is some element of surprise here, not as much as I would have wanted. But let's go, and I'll try and get through this pretty quickly because I don't want to make it too long of a video. All right, let's start. So first card, you're going to see a lot of cards from the 1984-85 O-Pee-Chee set and a lot of Wayne Gretzky's. So this is the Wayne Gretzky All-Star card. So it got a 6, which is a little disappointing. I figured some of these O-Pee-Chee's cards would get at least 7s and maybe some 8s out of this, because they were actually in pretty darn good condition. I don't know what it was, but I used to just buy a ton of these packs of cards from the Baseball Man. I just love this. This particular set is one of my favorite sets of all time. I think if I wind up selling a bunch of cards, I'm going to keep this set and actually just try and finish it out. But this one got a 6. You can see it's off-centered. Looks pretty good otherwise. Oh, maybe it's discolored on the back. I don't know. But that's the deal with this. This is the unique cert number, so you can go onto CSG and look up the card based on that. And then also, the other thing is CSG has what's called a population report. So you can also go and see how many other Wayne Gretzky 1984-85 O-Pee-Chee All-Star cards graded as a 6 exist in the world right now, as from a CSG, of course, not from the other grading companies. So that's kind of cool. So the lower the pop count, as they call it, the higher the value usually is. So, and hopefully I'm holding these fairly center. I've got this piece of paper here so I know not to go too high. I realize I was just a little high on this, and hopefully you guys can see these okay. All right, so a 6, not shocking, but was hoping for a little bit better. Keep going here. More Gretzky. This is his team leaders card. All right, got an 8. So an 8 is, you can see, near mint. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I was kind of hoping for a lot of 8s on these, so that's good. The reason I did a lot of the Gretzkys, obviously, is because he's the GOAT. So his cards will only go up in value, and there'll always be a market for them. All right, same set. So they did this set. They did all of the trophy winners. So this is his Art Ross trophy card, also in 8. Cool, I'll take that. I like the O-Pee-Chees because they put everything in English and French. I think that's pretty neat. You can see there's some packaging stuff on here as well. So 8, all right, I'll live with that. Keep going. This is his Hart Trophy, 6.5. I don't know, maybe it's the off-centering. It looks pretty good to me. These were pretty sharp cards. Maybe it's the centering's pretty bad on the back. So that's the thing too, is it could be centered perfectly on the front, and then the back's off, and you're gonna get graded down. So, all right, 6.5 for that one. I'll live with it. Let's keep going. All right, they also did the leaders and everything as well too. Wayne Gretzky, goal leader. All right, 8.5. All right, that's good. So that's the highest one so far. Take that. And these cards, you know, at an 8.5, I could probably sell this for $25, $20. Pretty good. Cool cards. All right, continue on. All right, Gretzky assist leader, near mint 7. That's got to be centering. It's way off at the top there and the bottom. If you hear some clinking, which you're about to hear, I'm also drinking a bourbon at the same time. All right, let's keep going. I promise the Wayne Gretzkys are almost over. They also did record breakers in this set. Of course, Gretzky was breaking tons of records, so this is consecutive game scoring streak, near mint 8. Okay, I'll live with that. I hope I don't make this video and then I watch it afterwards and it's completely unwatchable. Oh, so here we go. First non-Gretzky card. So this is Pat LaFontaine. This is his rookie card. 5. That is all centering. It's just way off because the card itself is pretty good. Corners are crisp. There's no chipping. That stinks. It is what it is. Hand I was dealt. Yeah, let's keep going. All right, so this is actually the year before, 83-84, which is another set I love, which I don't have a lot of, but I want to get more of. This is Gretzky's. I just have like a couple packs that I probably bought at some point. This is Gretzky's goal leader card, 8.5. Okay. I'll live with that. And they got the list of all the other leaders on the back. Cool. Oh Lord, here we go. Keep more Gretzky. Same year, 83-84, the year before. This is his leader card for the Oilers. 8. Take it. Grainy picture. All right. Moving on. So these are the OPG minis, and this is Gretzky's. This is from 87, 88. I have this full set, 8.5. Interesting. I don't know that I love that they put this thing in here around it or what this is, but oh, I see what's going on there. Okay. These are a cool little mini set. You guys probably have the baseball ones as well, or maybe you have, and Matt, I think you have the hockey one too. 8.5 on that. Pretty cool. I like that. Oh, look at that. Mario, a 9. All right. 9s and 10s get pretty rare for some of these older cards. Not that these are even that old, but I'll take a 9 on that for sure. All right, that's the best to date. Very good. Let's keep going. Okay, we're back to 84-85. Steve Yzerman. So this is his rookie card year. This is not his rookie card. I did not submit that because it's too valuable to have submitted on a first try. But this is his rookie scoring leader card from that year. And it's got an 8, which surprises me because this, I'm actually happy with that because the centering is way off. That's almost as bad as the LaFontaine. How did this get an 8 and the other one got a 5? Why do I even ask when I know I'll never know the answer? Look at that, Dave Pullen came in second in points for rookie scoring leaders that year. Ron Sutter down there. Cool, take an 8 on that for sure. Keep going. All right, Brett Hull. I have about 8 million of these cards. I submitted a few that I liked the best. This one got a 9. All right, take that. Could probably sell this for $30 if I wanted to. I like it because he's on the Blues. Wait, no, that's who he did play for. When did he go to the Stars? I'm forgetting now who he played for and when. Let's see what else we got. Okay, next, Brett Hull, 8.5. Why 8.5 versus 9? Who knows? Moving on. Oh, that's disappointing. All right, Brian Propp, rookie card from Topps. This is 1980-81. I did not get this out of a pack. I bought this. I forget what I paid for it. Interesting note on the 80-81 Topps set is actually, you see this here, the entire set, these were scratch-offs. So you would take a coin and scratch off the name. So you can actually find some cards out there that have been unscratched, which I think makes them more valuable. I'm going to guess that this 5.5, you probably can't see it on the camera, but there's a spot or a discoloration there. Plus it's off-centered. Great card, though. This was one I was disappointed on losing if this thing got lost in the mail, because this is a keeper for me and one that I'm definitely going to put up. I actually might try and get the O-Pee-Chee version of it, too. I don't love that this is just a 5.5. All right, the Minister of Defense, Reggie White, rookie card, quote unquote. Now, this is 86 Topps. which I think is a hideous set. But if you remember, when he came out of college, he went to the USFL first. So I think there's technically some USFL cards, but this is his NFL rookie card. A 6. Frankly, I'm not shocked. These cards were not in great condition when I pulled them out. And also what you'll notice is that cards that have non-white borders, the chipping and scuffing shows up so much more. It's so much more visible. So I could even see it on here. Looking at that lower left-hand corner, I can see it all messed up. So a 6 for the Reggie White rookie card. Oh man! All right, so Steve Young rookie card. I love this card because he's on the Bucks. 6.5. I was kind of, yeah, I can kind of see why. The corners are not great on these cards. As before I knew what to do with them. He also went to the USFL out of college. Continuing on, a trend. 1986 Topps Bruce Smith rookie card, or Berth Grith, as some people know him. 7. I actually would have taken that for the other cards. That's pretty good, and he's even got some chips on the sides there. So take that. Ooh, all right. Bo Jackson rookie card, 1988 Topps. 9. Pretty happy with that, actually. It's got a little, I can see a little something down there. That definitely kept it from being higher, although I'm shocked it didn't put it any lower. But the centering is almost perfect on this baby. It's the only one I have. Cool card. All right. The 1985 Topps Mark McGwire U.S. Olympic card. This, back in the day, this was one of the hottest cards and most popular cards to get. It's still, McGwire's cards still actually command value despite everything that's happened, like even with bonds too. And this one in particular is pretty good for getting money. So an 8 on that. I think I bought this card too. It's a little off-centered. Take it. Cool. All right, sorry, back to 84-85 O-Pee-Chee. Gretzky, this is his base card. 5.5, that's all centering. Look at how off-centered that thing is from top to bottom. That's all that is, because the card is pretty good otherwise. But it's cool, it's Wayne Gretzky. There's one more. Man, they killed me on these two Gretzkys. 5. Again, centering, and you can see the cut was a little rough on the edge there too. I think that's part of it. All right. Okay, this is Doug Gilmour, Hall of Famer. This is his rookie card. 7. I was kind of hoping for a little bit better than that, but again, centering is just so dang off on these cards, man. He's just way over here. Oh, that's okay. I'll take it. Roger Clemens rookie card, 85 Topps, a 6. Surprised by that a little bit. Centering's off. I guess the corners are not perfect. Otherwise, it's a pretty good card. All right. All right, second row. This one, this disappoints me greatly. This is, so I have all 3 of Boggs' rookie cards from 83, Fleer, Donruss, Topps. This is obviously the Fleer, and it got a 4. What the, oh, I see it now. You might not see it in the light. I saw this when I saw this on the computer. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the heck got that card a 4? But now I see it. It has got a crease down it right there. Oh, man. Well, that kills the value of that card. That's all right, though. Keep going. All right, that's more like it. Wade Boggs rookie, Donruss, 8. The Fleer and the Donruss are not as valuable as the tops. I did not send in the tops for that reason. And I don't know why the tops is more valuable. Maybe it's just more sought after for the because of the design of the card. Okay, 84-85 O-Pee-Chee Brian Prop. So this one is actually for Pat Sassy. This is for Matt to give to Pat. It got a 4, which saddens me a little bit. It's definitely got to be centering. Boy, that baby's off. But it's like a birthmark, right? What are you going to do about it? It's just how it comes. Oh yeah, look at that. It's way off. Well, Pat, it's still a nice card, and it's still in a nice case, and I hope you like it. All right, looky here. All right, 1985 Topps Kirby Puckett rookie card, 8. That is beautiful. Matt, I did not think this card would do that well. So I am very happy for you on that. And 8 is a great grade for that card. Very cool. And the Topps is his most valuable card. Really cool. I like that card too because it's got the awesome blue Twins uniforms in it. Good stuff. Oh boy. The Donruss Puckett rookie 4. This one makes, I could see why. You could see it's just, it is beat up on the edges. I mean, we weren't doing this because we were going to resell these things anyway. Actually, I can kind of see there's maybe a little bit of a crease or something right there, which probably explains why it went all the way down to 4. But I like the card. It's a cool card. All right. And here we have it. The infamous Tony Gwynn Padres O-Pee-Chee card, 2.5. And it's because there's a huge, it's like a lightning bolt coming down here with it splits apart with creases. It's off-centered. It's got muffed edges. It's got all sorts of issues. We knew this one wasn't going to do well. 2.5. But a cool card. I like that it's O-Pee-Chee. Keep going. All right, there's Matt. There's your Probert rookie, 7. That's pretty good, actually. It's off-centered. That probably marked it down a little bit. But otherwise, it's a pretty good card beyond that. Probably just centering. Maybe some of the edges aren't great. It's tough to tell on some of these. So when they grade these things, they take a crazy magnifying glass and look at it and see stuff that you'll probably never see to the naked eye. So that's why you would look at some cards and be like, oh, this looks great. Why did it get marked down? But if you had what they had, you'd probably see a bunch of stuff that would mess it up. So a 7. Okay, 86, 87 Fleer basketball. These are the insert stickers. This is, so 1 per pack. I only bought 1 pack. This is the pack where I bought 1 pack and got the Hakeem Olajuwon rookie, which I did not send in. But the entire pack is, or the entire set, excuse me, is worth a tremendous amount of money. I think I've talked about this. Basketball cards hadn't been produced by anyone in a couple years. Fleer just stopped, I think. And so the first set they came back with was 86, 87. So meantime, guys that had come into the league didn't have any cards yet. So this set in particular is just packed with Hall of Famer rookie cards. Barkley, Jordan, Drexler, Malone, Olajuwon, Mullen, Isaiah Thomas. There's a few other guys I'm probably forgetting. All their rookie cards are in this set. The set doesn't look like this. This is just what the stickers look like. But even like this Alex English card, which I'm actually shocked didn't do better. I'm a little disappointed in 5.5. Alex English was a great player, Hall of Famer, but even like a good version of this goes for $50, $60, 80, maybe 70, 80, depending on it. This, not so much with a 5.5, but I just like the set, and I was excited to get this one graded. It's off-centered, a little discolored. Oh, cool. There's some more of that set coming up here, and here you go. Look at that. All right, Manute Bol rookie card. 6.5. I guess I can see it. I can see it. This card if I had gotten maybe closer to an 8, could probably get $20, $25 for it. Maybe this I can get 10. I don't know. We'll see. Manute Bol rookie card. Tom Chambers rookie card. 6.5. Again, I thought this might do a little better, but it's got to be the corners. You can see they're a little messed up. Some of the centering's off. Underrated player. All right, Bo Jackson, 87 Topps baseball rookie card, 7.5. I was hoping this one would do a little bit better than a 7.5. 8 would have been nice to get on this one. I like this card though. This set people really like because of the wood borders. I don't know that I love it because of that, but this card's cool. All right, Barry Bonds, 87 Topps rookie card. 8.5. That's kind of what I was more hoping for the Bo Jackson. Look how skinny he is. Shame about his career. Choices he made. All right, Wayne Gretzky, 88-89 Topps. This was the first year that he had gone to the Kings. This card's cool. The Topps version of this card. So Topps and O-Pee-Chee are basically, they put out the same cards, right? O-Pee-Chee's just the Canadian version of it. Sometimes they have different players in each of the sets, but they're mostly identical. And they're usually the same exact images and look and everything, except just says Topps versus O-Pee-Chee. This year, though, if you have the O-Pee-Chee version, it's just him playing, whereas this one is a little more sort of iconic because it's him holding up the sweater. So this got an 8. I'm good with that. Almost done, boys. All right, here is my Juan Samuel 1984 Topps Tiffany traded rookie card. So this is, they do a traded or an updated set at the end of the year that has rookies or guys that were traded. And then Topps actually has a brand that has brighter colors, brighter backgrounds, everything just sharper, clearer. It's called Tiffany. I didn't even know this was a Tiffany until I actually went through this process, but I realize it now when I look at it and it says 105T. But I didn't know that at the time when I bought it. This really isn't worth anything. It's just more sentimental value. I loved Juan Samuel growing up. 8.5. I like that. All right, Ron Hextall rookie card, 87, 88 Topps. Again, another one. I mean, it's probably worth a little bit of something, but not a tremendous amount of money. 8.5 for his rookie card. It's cool. Luke Robitaille rookie card. 8.5. I always liked Luke Robitaille, and I like the old purple and gold Kings jerseys. This is a cool card. Patrick Waugh, not a rookie card, but his cards in general are worth some money. I think this is maybe a year or two. Is either second or third year card, 8.5, like that. Lemieux, same year, an 8. This is his third year card, I believe. '87, '88 Gretzky, an 8. Take that as well. All right, Joe Sakic rookie card. I knew that. I'm actually shocked that this one got an 8. This set in general that I have is beat up. I did not take good care of these. This is probably the only card that is worth money out of this whole set. One thing to note is that anything from the late 80s into the early 90s and probably through the mid to late 90s is called the junk wax era, which is basically the era of when mass overproduction of cards, and so values are just completely depressed for a lot of cards from this era. So like a guy who's an all-timer like Joe Sakic, his rookie card comparatively to other guys it's just not worth that much money because it's just so overproduced. But still a great player, and love it on the Nordiques. You know, I have my Nordiques uniform, so I like this card. Almost done. Mo Cheeks. I threw this one in because Hall of Famer, 76er. Love Mo Cheeks. I thought this might be a little higher, but 6.5, all good. From an iconic set, I'll take it. Here's my Roddy Piper rookie card. So this is a 1985 Topps WWF. For some reason, I don't know how I got these, but I bought a bunch of these, and the Hulk Hogan of this set is worth a tremendous amount of money. It's worth like $300 if you have it in mint condition. This, I was hoping for a little higher of a grade, but this card could be worth $20, $25 if it was graded a little bit higher. But I just like Roddy Piper, and this card in general is kind of ridiculous with whatever he's doing in that pose. So, cool stuff. All right, we're going to close this out. Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, Fleer, 8.5. His most valuable, I think, is the Upper Deck, which I don't have. But any of his cards are still worth a decent amount of money. He's got a lot of popularity within the hobby, so there's always good value behind his cards. That's that one. Another, his 89 Donruss Ken Griffey, rated rookie, 8.5. Take that too. And then last card, last but not least. Look at that. This is from Matt, 1992 Fleer, Wes Hopkins, and what a way to end it up with the highest grade out of the entire 50 set submission, a 9.5, almost gem mint perfect. Wes Hopkins. This card has absolutely no monetary value whatsoever, but it has sentimental value to Mr. Sassy. So I hope you enjoy it, Matt. It's a good looking card, and I love the fact that it has a 9.5 on it. All right, gents. That's all I got. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too boring. Hopefully it came out okay. Hope you actually see this, since if it's production worthy. So I'll talk to y'all later. See you.